The Amazing Adventures of Nelly and Nate the Nucleus. It's another studious day at Organelle School. Miss DNA walks into the class up to her desk, ready to teach it for another school day. She announces to the class, "Good morning, my young organelles. Today, you are going to be making a project with a partner about why you are special to the cell that we live in." The student teacher, Mr. RNA, puts the class into groups of two. Roughier, you go with Smoothier. And finally, Nucleus, you go with Nucleolus. "Yay!" Nelly the Nucleus exclaims. "You and I are partners, Nate." "That's great," Nate the Nucleus says. "Except, I'm not really sure what our role in the cell is." "Oh, I guess you're right, Nate," Nelly sighs. "But I guess that just means it's time for another amazing adventure with Nelly and Nate," she beams. "All right, let's go." And the two set off on an adventure to discover their meaning. Okay, the first question is, what are we made of? "Oh, well, that's an easy one," Nelly says. "Of course my outside, or envelope, is made up of a phospholipid bilayer, but the inside of me are made up of many yummy chromatins and a jelly-like substance called nucleoplasm, which breaks down many substances like nucleotides and enzymes within me." "Yes, and I am made of proteins and ribonucleic acid," exclaims Nate. "Very good. Next is height," Nelly replied. "Another easy one. I am 4 times bigger than you, Nate. That's how you are able to fit inside of me." "Where do we live?" "Well, as for you, you are right in the center of an animal cell, and I live right in the center of you." "Great job, Nate. We'll be finished in no time." 10 minutes till class is over," Miss DNA sings. "Quick, we're almost finished. Now rapid fire special things about you," Nate says. "Okay. I was the first organelle to be discovered, so I'm the oldest, and Robert Brown named me. I can keep up to 6 feet of DNA within me, and I take up 10% of the cell." "Now your turn." "I have a deeper tan than you, so when scientists look at me through a microscope, I show up much darker. I make tiny ribosomal subunits and I send them out to be finished, and I don't have a membrane around me." That's it for today, class. See you tomorrow, where we'll be presenting our projects out in the auditorium. "Miss DNA, can we keep our projects with you? We worked so hard on it, and we don't want anything bad to happen to it," Nelly asks. "Of course you can, dears. See you tomorrow," she replied. And the two best friends walked home together. It's the next day, and Nelly and Nate are at school excited to present their project, but they run into some issues. "Sorry, kids," poor security says. "Can't let you out of this room with that information. It's way too precious." "But then how are we going to present?" Nelly cries. "Not sure, kid. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them," the poor security guard replies. "Nelly, what are we gonna do?" Nate sobs. "I don't know, Nate." And Nelly begins to sob too. Miss DNA sees the two of them crying and comes over. "Nelly, Nate, what's wrong? Why are you two crying?" "Because we can't get our project," Nelly sputters out. Wipe your faces, my beautiful young organelles. I can help you fix your problem. You mean you can beat up the security guard for us? No, silly young one, she laughs. Just call over Mr. RNA. Oh, Mr. RNA. Yes, Mr. RNA replies. Could you please go photocopy Nelly and Nate's project? Miss DNA asks. Gladly, he replies, and copies the sheet and hands it to the two. Now try and pass again, Miss DNA says. All right, Nate says, feeling unsure. May we pass now? Nelly asks the guard. Yes, this is perfect. And the two best friends jumped for joy. Oh, thank you so much, Miss DNA. That was incredible. Oh, but it's only because of you. The nucleus is so special because it keeps all the special information inside and copies it so that new things can be made. You are the brain of the cell, Nelly. Without you, this cell wouldn't be able to exist. So thank you for being your special and important self and for allowing transcription to happen. And the two went off to present. And guess what? They got an A. The